Good evening. Happy Thursday, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Teena Sessions. Thank you for joining me on this Thursday afternoon. I hope your day was happy. I hope it was productive. Mine was pretty busy, and I'm glad you chose to join me tonight. If you are new, welcome aboard. Thank you so very much for choosing to spend this little small time with me. All my loyal viewers, thank you. You know how much I appreciate each and every one of you. As always, I have a wonderful quote in store for you. So get out your pen and pads and anything you take notes with, and let's get busy. Today's quote is by Tony Robbins, the national motivational speaker that everyone probably knows, and I love this quote. And it says, "It's not what you do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently," by Tony Robbins. If you work out, if you go to the gym, you know that it takes more than 1 week before you see any effects on your physical body. Well, the same thing happens with your mind. The sessions that you do with me, the affirmations and meditations, the work that you do on your own, it's going to take work. It's not something you can just do every once in a while and think your mind is going to magically change. We have over 70 thoughts per day. Did you hear me? 70, 70, comma, 000. 70,000 thoughts per day. And most of the time we've been trained to focus on what we do not want. So what we're doing today and what we do, what my goals are each and every day is to help reshape those things, help retrain your mind by giving you the tools you need. But it's going to be a day-to-day things. That's why I made the commitment to do these small sessions each and every day, because I know that it's going to take more than one affirmation or just once a week. It's going to take day to day to day, because that's how life happens. And you need all the tools you need to combat those things. So that's why I love this quote. If you're consistently applying the tools, if you're consistently coming to Teena sessions, then you're going to see a change in your mindset. But that's where it starts. That's where it begins. I want to make sure before I go too far, because I took some notes down today of things I wanted to discuss, and I made sure I said, Teena, make sure you discuss this in the beginning so that I will not forget. And that is, there are hidden subconscious beliefs that people believe that you really shouldn't be too happy. I know someone that when things are going really, really good in every aspect of their life, they start getting nervous. Like, that means something bad is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. Everything is just going too good. Do not have that mindset. If you're like that, it's a lot of people that's like that. We've got to change that, because what you expect, you're going to get. That is a subconscious belief that needs to be changed. Period. There is no need your life can be lived from abundance to abundance, from miracle to miracle to miracle. Miracles are not meant to be every once in a while, every blue moon. No. God is abundant. This universe is abundant. And we have to align our minds up with it. And so my goal each and every day is to help retool that. Thoughts like that where you really believe that if things are going too good, that something is wrong. That is actually a very sad thing, but it's true. And the good news, let me tell you this. The good news is that no matter how long you have thought this way, no matter how long you've thought negatively, it doesn't take the equal amount of time to change those thoughts. Some people think, well, I'm just too old to change. That's not true. That is not true. 30 days, let me tell you, 30 days of listening to Teena sessions, writing down affirmations, going into your notebook and creating a new story 30 days is all you will see a swift shift in your life if you commit to doing this for 30 days straight. I promise you that. You first start to feel different, and then circumstances that used to disturb you won't disturb you anymore. You know? And so if you can understand and really get that everything starts with the mind and that nothing moves but your mind, if you can really wrap your mind around that, it is just, oh my God, it's like, really? I won't say it's that simple, because it is that simple. It's like a paradox. It is that simple, but at the same time, you do have to overcome the old patterns. Okay? That's something you have to be committed to doing. So when you show up and you watch the sessions and you participate, you're doing the necessary work. When you realize that your body weight has nothing to do with your body, but everything to do with your mind, you'll lose weight. When you realize that your bank account has nothing to do with your income and has everything to do with your mindset, you'll attract more money. It's overcoming those types of things that we've been programmed with, But the good news is that you can reprogram it. You can think differently. You can think differently. That's the good news. No matter how long it's been, that's what you can do. I've always wanted a place like a mind gym, like a physical gym, like a LA Fitness, where a person can come and get personal training like you do with your body, or come into I call it the vortex room, where you can come. There's a custom CD with your information on it, things you want to overcome that you can listen to in this private vortex room and get the coaching you need. It's like a fuel station for your spirit. I think if you can have one for your physical body, you can have one for your mind, because that's the type of commitment that it's going to take. That's it. And all the things that we talk about on these sessions, you already know innately, that's why it resonates with you. That's why some quotes and some affirmations really you identify with. That's because it already is there. It's lying dormant inside of you. And so when I say those words, or those words come out of my mouth, it pricks something inside of you. You get excited, you get inspired, and that is so, so good, because you already know. These things are just friendly reminders of what you already know. You already innately know these things. You just have to be reminded. And that's why I'm so thrilled and excited that people that have been with me since day one continue to be with me we're day 12 now. That shows a commitment, and you don't have to listen every day as far as on this day. If you're busy and you have to listen to day 12 tomorrow, so be it. As long as you get it in. If you can get it in day to day, get it in day to day. I always say that, if you brush your teeth every day, you need to tune in every day. I try to make them as short as possible so that you can kind of, get the encouragement you need to keep going on this journey. When you do, your life will shift. Period. 30 days. When you begin to do the necessary tools, you don't have to do it very long. Oftentimes I get questions about, do I have to meditate for about 20 minutes? I can meditate for an hour. That doesn't mean you need to meditate for an hour. If you can meditate for 5 minutes, wonderful. And when I say meditate, I don't mean where you need to clear your mind out. Just focus your mind, the guided meditation, on what you want. That's what this is all about. Trying to shape your mind to focus on what you want instead of what you don't want. Remember, 70,000 thoughts a day. And most of the time it's focused on what we do not want. That's why we have the results in our lives the way we have them. That is why. But with the tools that we're doing and the techniques that I'm showing you, we revamping that thing, It's like, if you continue to do this thing consistently, you're going to get the results. You have no choice. It's just like with your physical body. After about 30 days, you're not where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. Your breathing is different. Your energy level is different. You may have begun to shed off a few pounds, but eating right and exercise go hand in hand. So when you begin to shape your mind right, your eating habits is going to change. It's amazing how it's all tied together, but nothing moves but the mind. When your mind is changed, everything else is just a result of that. Everything else is just an effect. The mind is the cause, everything else is an effect of the mind. Period. Period. So that's why we do the work that we do on these sessions, is to retool your mind, to think about the things that you do want, the things you do want to manifest into your life. And if you do that consistently, change, and everything else that's unlike what's in your mind, it has to go away. It has to disappear. It has no choice. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Your mind is that powerful. I don't think people realize the power of their minds, but it is that powerful. And so I am so excited to do this. On day 12, I'm amped up. I kind of lost my voice earlier. It's like I'm not even talking a long time, but I think my passion is just making me hoarse. So if my voice goes in and out, that's the reason why. But I'm very excited to serve you in this way. And I think our time is almost up. Let me give you the affirmation. Once again, if you have any questions at all, feel free to email me at naturalborncoach@hotmail.com. I do personal coaching. I am a hypnotherapist, certified hypnotherapist. So if you have questions about that, people often ask, what does hypnosis do? I mean, they see it on a entertainment side of it, and the first thing they want to know is, will I quack like a chicken, or will you have me do crazy things? And it's like, no. I do therapeutic hypnosis, so if you want to quit smoking, lose weight, stress-related stuff, back pain, any type of pain, whatever it is, just give me a shout out and see, can you help me with this through hypnosis? And I'll tell you yay or nay. All right, so shoot me an email if you have any questions about the coaching aspect or hypnosis, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Today's affirmation is, I am enjoying the journey of my life as it unfolds. Isn't that beautiful? I'm enjoying the journey of my life as it unfolds. That's the affirmation. I love you all. I'll see you on day 13. Have a great and happy evening. Bye-bye.